Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Army Black Knights, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. Will not be brought down. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first-and-goal situation. The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second-and-goal from the 8. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's rare.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Saves on his feet. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Austin. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. That pass is caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's King. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Breaks clear in open space. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Army.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. It's a shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle. Gets the first and still running. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, North Texas.
First, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the Black Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Handoff from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Mean Green. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
It's an out route, the catch made.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Black Knights have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Extending the play now. Heading to the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Black Knights.
I give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
You make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football. But I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Black Knights will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a 1st down, but they rule him out of bounds. So a turnover on.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Hawkins. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Catch made by the tight end. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, North Texas.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's King. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Moves out of the pocket. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44. North Texas's offense is back out there now. And there's the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Has the first down and more.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that. Running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To bootleg here. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Army offense out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws a stiff one. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Running through the tackle.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the option play here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Black Knights pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Army. And 6 more points to the total.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, man. Great job here to prevent the two-point conversion. He put himself in perfect position, but you just know he'd love to have a chance to pick that off and try to get 2 points himself.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. On the ground, it's Hawkins. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gonna run it. It's King. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Catch made on the right side. Steps out after a solid gain on 3rd and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be 4th down here.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And the single back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's King. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They continue to roll up the score.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Black Knights looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On first down, it's play action. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Wide open downfield. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on a conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Leaning on the run game here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now it's victory formation. Quarterback will just kneel down. Punt team ready to boot it away.